Good morning. Hello everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 14th of March. Now I am here with my doggos, of course. We've got Sprocket Sticky beaking out the window. Being the brave guard dog that he is. We've got Sophie crashed out. Welcome anybody that's new to my channel. I do prediction readings pretty much daily to let you guys know what's going on out there. And just to give you some guidance to navigate this crazy world that we're currently living in. Before I get started, I just wanted to mention a couple of things, guys. First off, I just wanted to say to some of you have been writing back about the museum and the different things that we've been talking about here. Eventually there could be the COVID museum. And Lorraine, you come up with a great visual picture and I did get a gut laugh out of it. You said someone swimming in the sea alone with a mask on. Yes, I think there was actually a visual of someone actually doing that on Carl Vernon's channel. These are the crazy images that we have in our minds, isn't it? Of just the crazy stuff that went on. People driving around in their cars alone as well with masks on. You still see it. It's nuts. So Lorraine, thanks for the gut laugh and the feedback. I also just want to mention, Jen, you're always such a great support to my channel. You've been fighting YouTube about stopping my comments being deleted. I know Catherine, Louise, so many of you guys out there, hello, get your comments deleted off. I don't understand why. We're not even doing anything wrong, but for some reason my little channel just gets fact checked and pushed down, and the algorithms just, it gets shoved down all the time. Anyway, I don't do it for any great fame and fortune, obviously. I just do it because I feel the need to do this channel. I've been on YouTube for probably 6 or 7 years now. It's like been a long time and I don't really get much benefit from it. Certainly YouTube's the one that benefits from all the ads on my channel. So Jen, I just wanted to say you came up with the name for the museum. Oh, my dogs are chewing again. Sophie, Sprocket, both chewing. Oh, my dogs. You came up for the name The Great Plandemic, and oh my God, I think we could all agree that The Great Plandemic would be the perfect title for the museum, because that's what it's been. It's been a planned agenda. We've all known that here from the very, very beginning, probably 3 years ago. And Angie, thank you as well for letting us know the song yesterday, which was the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And yes, it was Under the Bridge. You guys always comment. Look, hello, you're always looking out for me when my videos don't pop up. Same with you, Catherine, Pam, all of you. Oh, there's so many of you. I can't name everyone. Martin, you're always commenting on my videos. I just want to say thanks to everybody who comments on my channel. There are tons of you. I can't even name you all. But I really do appreciate the support that you give my little channel, because I'm only this little tiny channel that's just trying to get the truth out there. So I know it's really hard. I share a lot on my Facebook page too, guys. Chrissy Fitzgerald Psychic Life Coach. There's a lot of little videos on there. Actually, I'm going to post a video today about some of these volatile protests in France. They're getting quite ugly over there. They've been dragging people. There's like thousands of people marching and they're just dragging people out of the crowd, and it's quite volatile. If you look at it, it's actually quite sickening. It's that real tyranny, dictatorship. You can just see it sort of marching forward into people's lives. So I'll share that little video, guys. But this is happening. We know April's going to be the big month. There's a lot building. You can feel that energy building at the moment, can't you? All right, enough of me gibbering. Let's see what we get for today's prediction, the 14th of March. Cheers, guys. I've got my tea. I've also been getting a lot of bot comments, guys. I know that they are, because when I press on them, they don't go anywhere. And they always call out the things that seem to be get fact-checked, like Hunter Biden, laptop, etc. They always seem to be around very controversial issues that I get the comment on. I think you guys would have noticed them as well. A lot of bot YouTube comments from somewhere. Anyway, let's see what we get today. Oh, and how's Elbow going over there, guys? Have you seen him on the news? He's in America buying his submarines, and Sushi's there making an appearance as well. The three of them, oh, the three amigos. It's all happening, guys, in America. Oh, there's a combination. Sushi, elbow, and Biden. Oh my God. What could go possibly wrong with those three? Anyway, let's get started, guys. The guides are referring to the castle. The castle with the moat around it, meaning it's protected. The drawbridge is up. This is the global elites, the leaders, the people who are running the current show. We call it the circus, but who are running the show at the moment, they're protected by the moat. It's this big medieval castle made of big, heavy blocks and stone, and it's very resistant to collapse, meaning the little people don't have much of a chance, especially when the drawbridge is pulled up. That's what I'm getting. There's protection in the castle for these tyrants, dictators, people rolling out their big reset plan. I'm getting look at the castle. So we're all kind of looking at the castle because we know who would want to be the king of the castle. We would have Trudeau up there in one of the, is it turrets? What do they call those things? Turrets? One of those things on the castle corners. And they're showing me like all the leaders like standing looking out over their kingdoms. Oh, Hippo would be up there too with them all, Macron, the whole lot. They're all up there looking out of their castles now, down on their little kingdom, the little people. They feel like they're protected in their big castles now. As they take everyone down to zero. Because they feel like they're the kings of the castle, making all the decisions. Mind you, it's showing me the drawbridge is always up because they don't want anyone accessing them and getting to them. Because they feel a little vulnerable. See, when you're such a tyrant and a dictator and you're doing things that you know the people might not want and it could rock their world, you know there could be a little bit of backlash. So you got to make sure that the drawbridge is up at all times, so you're protected by the moat around the castle. Because they think, this is what they think, they're the kings of the castle, making the very important decisions. Okay, let's see where else we go. Oh, I'm getting London. London's failing to hold back the tide. They're not able to hold back the tide of the people that are swarming. It's kind of saying swarming into London. There might be something planned there. There could be. See, I keep saying no one's interested in the coronation. It's just no one's interested. Sorry, Charles, but no one's interested. They have all these grand big plans and everything, but it could go a bit pear-shaped because I feel like there's a lot of people standing up, fighting back, trying to have their voices heard. I am getting that in London. And it's showing me people sweeping across the bridge in London. We often talk about London Bridge here, just as a symbol, not literally. But a lot of people are coming to London, and it ain't to see the Queen. You know that old thing, in London you come to see the Queen. It's not to see the Queen, it's not to see the royals at all, actually. It's to fight back for their future and having a say moving forward. That's what I'm getting for London. And I'm getting, while Sushi's away, the mice will play. I'm guessing Sushi's in America, is he? So while Sushi's away, the mice will play. And the mice, of course, are the little people and peasants, I call us. And they're going to play up and rock the government, or try to rock the government anyway. They're using their strength, their power, they're coming together. Lots of movements in London, England, UK, I would say it's that whole area. This could be coming. Might not be tomorrow, but I reckon we keep talking about April here. A lot of us are getting April, and I tend to agree with that. It's building. It's building up to April. And April, to me, is what the guys are saying is the explosion of truths. There's going to be a lot of truths. We know there's a lot sort of bubbling under the surface about the lab leak theories. It came from China. Did Fauci fund the Wuhan labs? There's a lot of this stuff going on, But I do feel, and it could be around other things too, I do feel there's going to be this kind of explosions of the truth in April. Oh, it'd be so good. I tell you, I didn't even think that January 6th stuff would come out. I kept thinking, what on earth is on those videos that they were trying to hide? Well, now we know, guys. It was ridiculous. The biggest bunch of lies and editing that you've ever seen to make it look like the biggest, deadliest insurrection. And it ends up that police officer that died that day apparently had a heart attack. It was nothing to do with the protesters. So total lies. So that proves to a lot of other people, not just us, that these government leaders and the media lies through their asses. Speaking of asses, Sophie's chewing hers. Hang on, excuse me a minute. Sophie, can't chew your ass on the camera. Oh my God, my dogs. Put your leg down. You're not very ladylike. Sorry, guys. We've always got to have a dog interruption, haven't we? Well, that's my daughter's new cat. We were working out what sort it was, but we did end up figuring out, because she's very good, we worked out it's a leopard. A leopard? Yes, a leopard, I think it was. All right, let's see what else we get. God, I'm getting like these protests and these strikebacks and the fights that people are going to start having with their government. It's going to become like total madness and total chaos. This is globally. Maybe not in Australia, because I tell you how much they're gutless wonders down here and they pretty much don't do anything and just take whatever elbow dishes out to them. So this is probably everywhere else. It's becoming like Beatlemania. They're showing me like Beatlemania. You know, when the Beatles arrived to their flown into their concerts or whatever, and it was all mass stampede and people screaming and all that. Well, I feel like this is going to be that sort of chaotic energy come April of this kind of Beatlemania. You know, that just mad frenzy and panic. Well, it's like a panic because people get all emotionally charged and everything. It's comparing it to, I don't think it's going to be quite as joy-filled as Beatlemania, but I am getting that kind of surge of energy, but it's in a different way. It's in a more, oh, cute. Sprocket's a goof, isn't he? It's in a more heightened way. I love you too, darling. Love you too, son. It's in a more heightened way, where people are just overcome with emotions. And if you think about it, in that Beatlemania, God, women and men probably were overcome with their emotions. They were just collapsing because it was just overwhelming to see the Beatles in real life and that sort of thing. Well, this is more people collapsing because their life's going down the toilet, which I keep saying. So it's comparing it to kind of that Beatlemania madness. It's going to be like totally crazy, chaotic in April. Hang on a minute. Oh, he's always got to get in the act. You know that he does. Look, he's got a star in the show. Sprocket. Yes, everyone can see you. He's got a bone on. Oh, I've got to hold his hand. You know I do. He's got a bone on the sink, guys. So he's trying to be really well behaved and everything. Because that's what I show him. If he's really good, he gets a bone. Good boy. Lay down. Come on. Lay down. Lay down on the kitty cat. All right, let's get back to the reading. Okay, I'll move so you can be on the camera, Sprocket. That's what he wants. He's got the biggest head. Look how big his head is. Oh, he's tired. All right, let's get back to the reading. Sorry, Sprocket, we're doing my reading. Sit down. Good boy. He's all fired up to have his bone. All right, let's see where else we go today. Sorry, guys. You know my dog's always distracting us. God, I'm getting that people can't stand what's happening to them now. They're getting angry. They're getting that real fired up in the belly. Their aggression's starting to come up. It's making people so agitated. I'm getting this like agitation energy. You know, when you're just all agitated and you don't even know why. Sometimes you just get a bit antsy and irritated by everything. Well, that's how these people waking up are feeling. They're getting really antsy and agitated by everything. It's not just one thing, as we know. It's everything. Oh, okay, hang on. So always be very safe and steer clear of them, guys. Okay. God, I am getting the visual of they're calling in more riot squads to capitals. I think they know there's going to be a lot of, there has to be. There's going to be a bit of trouble in March and April. And we know sometimes, i.e., example, Canada, bring in the UN riot squads. We know they bring in a bit of extra help to deal with all these things because they seem to dismiss the police and suddenly get this new, the A team, to come and sort out the protesters. So I am getting that there's going to be more of this, I would say it's trained military to control the little people. I think we could pretty much say, and I'm going to say it here because it's something that's been bothering me for a while. Over there's been a few cases. There's been in America, I think it was the Delphi murders, and there was there's been that Nicola Bully thing. There's been a lot of question marks around the police forces lately, and how efficient they're doing their job. But they're very quick to hush the public up. And a lot of people have been noticing this. If you watch any of those crime channels and, armchair detective kind of channels, they're shutting a lot of these people down too. So that free speech is starting to be squashed by the police. We know that it is. It's like you don't have much of a say. It's our way or the highway, pretty much. And a lot of mistakes are being made in a lot of areas to do with a lot of these things. So it's just highlighting to the little people how much we're losing our voices and our right to free speech and to speak out against things like this. Because the police are arresting people and trying to shut down, God, I'm sure you guys have heard about it, the TikTokers and anyone who's got an opinion. So these are just examples I'm using of how we're starting to be, our voices are starting to be removed. I mean, God, look at my channel, how much it gets bloody controlled. And it's a tiny little channel. I'm a tiny little channel. I don't understand. So we don't really have the right to an opinion apparently anymore. And that's to do with a lot of the police as well. And sadly, I think what's really sad when you watch that demonstrations in France, the protesters, it makes you feel a bit physically sick. I got started to feel a bit physically sick. I actually had to turn it off because they were literally dragging people. Like it was almost like verging on cruelty. And you could see that the little people were just losing their power and strength and their voices. And this is what's going to keep happening moving forward. God, we need them to wake up. We really do, guys. So this is what I'm getting. The police are just, they're becoming, I hate to say it, but maybe it's part of their training too. They're becoming more like military soldiers, but like military robots. That's what I'm getting. If you think of some of those soldiers and things marching in China and some of those visuals you get, they're just like robots. They don't even have much expression on their face, do they? You sort of wonder if they're in tune with their emotional side at all. But that's just what I'm getting, that it's becoming like a lot more, the police are becoming a lot more military, like everything's got to fit into a box, and if it doesn't, then it just gets dismissed and swept under the carpet. I hope that makes sense to you guys, but that's just what I'm getting. The police force isn't what it used to be. I told you weeks ago about that that killing of the police officers, the ambush in the bush, and they were calling them QAnon anti-vaxxers and all this. And this was the police on TV calling these people that. There's a documentary coming in the next few nights, and I'm going to watch it to see what kind of language they use and how they label these people, because they ended up ambushing and shooting 3 police officers, or they shot 2 dead, I think. And it was really horrific. I mean, God, I'm not saying that's a great thing, but they shouldn't label everybody as a conspiracy theorist, anti-vaxxer. These people had a lot more issues, obviously, than just that. So I'll watch that documentary. I'll let you guys know what the outcome of that is and what they say about them. But this police officer said to dob people in. Remember I was telling you, she said to dob anybody in that you think's an anti-COVID or anti-vaxxer. Like, still, this was only like a month ago. And now they got a big documentary on it, so I can't wait to see what lies they're going to say now. They just put us all in the one category, don't they? It's nuts. So I'll let you know what they actually end up, what the outcome of that. It's like a little detective show that's going to have all about it. So I'll watch that and see what the police still have to say, if they're still putting everyone in the conspiracy anti-vaxxer category. All right, let's see where else we go. Enough of the police force. I think we all know where they're all headed, don't we? Who'd want to join the police now? Once upon a time, it was about caring for people and protecting little people. Now it's like the criminals get all the protection, isn't it? It's just crazy. All right, let's see where else we go. God, they keep giving me the word fool's gold. I think fool's gold is like a false gold, isn't it? That's how I'm seeing it, like not real gold. Like, I think if you're going to invest, you don't want in, I don't know why I'm getting fool's gold. Fool's gold. I don't get it. Fool's gold. What's that mean? Does anyone know what fool's gold means? I'm going to have to look that up, guys. Clearly invest in real gold, because gold we know is always climbing. It's always a good investment if you can get your hands on it. I think there's a bit of a shortage, isn't it? Everybody's been buying it up. All us conspiracy people have anyway, or BS detectors rather. All right, hang on a minute. We can't afford to contract anymore. This is for you guys watching my channel. Keep your bodies relaxed, keep yourself supple, flexible, open, chilled out, no muscle tightness. You're not allowed to let yourself get contracted. Gosh, I was just in Coles before, and they said there was an older lady there that they just had to get her some help and get her home because she was having like this older lady was having like a panic attack in the hospital. I think not in the hospital, in Coles shopping centre. And she thought she was having like a turn, I think, but I think they said it was just like anxiety and panic. Can you imagine like what some of these older people are going through? Like, it's hard enough for us trying to navigate all this smart everything and phones and online banking and banks closing down and all this kind of stuff. It's getting overwhelming for even us. So a lot of old people, I think it's starting to cause a lot of anxiety in them too. And it would. You think about it, they're watching the news. My mother, example, they're watching the news every day. They've got fear. We've got Elbow buying all this big military nuclear submarines just to scare the pants off everyone. Like, people don't want war. They don't want all this. I mean, we know it's utter garbage and it's all just political mind games. But a lot of these elderly people have been through wars. They've seen the horror of these things, and it's frightening to them. So this is where it gets bloody annoying to see them putting more fear in the people. And of course, the fear of the virus. Like I said, the next wave is here in Australia already. Just because winter's coming, I think they think, oh, good, we've got an opportunity to scare everyone with the old CV again. God, it drives me crazy, guys. All right, let's see what else we got. It's showing me the sleepwalkers trembling in their boots now. Oh my God, it's so pathetic. Why don't they just get up and fight? Oh, they're trembling because they know they're about to go over the edge. See, it's like I said the other day, walking the plank. They're trembling because they're like balancing on the very edge of the plank, about to go into the sharks and the crocodiles in the water, meaning their government. What if they go back? They're going to go back to the government narrative as well. So they're trembling because they've got big decisions to make, how to get the hell out of the mess that they're in. Not you, if you're watching my channel. We're not in the mess over here. These guys are in the mess. Do they keep going down the complying road, or do they get off, jump ship and start to fight back? Basically, there's only two choices left for them now. There's nowhere else to go unless they're going to escape Clown World and journey to Terra Bella like the rest of us did. They're just going to stay stuck trembling in their boots. waiting to see what government's going to throw next at them and cause them to fall off the bloody plank into the shark-infested waters. Oh, or crocodiles, whatever you want, alligators. This is just crazy. I can't believe people let fear just rule their life. You're here for such a short time. When you want to live your life and be free and happy and joy-filled, I don't get it. All right, hang on, let me see if there's something else today. God, I'm getting for us, we're like this. Who's that little, Gumby? Do you know Gumby, that stretchy doll that used to be made of plasticine? I don't know if you guys remember him. And I'm getting the song, bend me, shape me any way you want me. I can't do almost anything, or something like that. Anyway, it's about we can bend and shape ourselves. So we can like dodge things by being flexible and bending ourselves. It's almost like, it reminds me of the scene from The Matrix when Keanu Reeves is avoiding the bullets, and it's like slow motion, isn't it? And he's like, the bullet shoots past his head and then he goes back and then he gets another bullet going past his head. That's what we're like. We're able to like avoid things because we see things coming. You know, it is like the Matrix sometimes. That's what we're living in. We can avoid things because we see them coming. When you're prepared, it's much easier to remove yourself out of the way of things. That's what I'm getting. So we're like this Gumby, the plasticine character that's very flexible. He can bend his arms and he can stretch them out, or he can reach up, or he can bend over. Like, that's what I'm getting. We're like Gumby. I think Gumby had a little horse too, didn't he? I don't know. He's a plasticine man made of plasticine. There was a little cartoon with, I'm sure it's Gumby. Gumpy. No, it's Gumby. Well, that's what it's like. But we're also like Keanu Reeves, dodging the BS detectors, can see things coming. So we're able to like duck and weave and avoid, and because we're prepared. We're prepared at all times. And particularly if you see a person that's waking up, a hibernating bear, you might want to avoid them and dodge and get out of the way of the anger that they're going to shoot towards you. So that's what I'm getting. We're like Gumby, the plasticine little character, able to be flexible. But, you know, we're also flexible in the fact that we can work around things as well. Even though things are still rolling out and coming towards us too, we still manage to navigate it without being knocked over. All right, I'll see if there's something else to close with today. It's strange reading today. Hang on a minute. God, I'm getting Doobie Brothers again today. I'm getting that, whoa, 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 listen to the music. Children, get ready for the news. Some are happy, some are sad, but let the music play. So we get so much music here on my channel. The music is very important to our life because it's vibration. It's about beat. It's about how it makes us feel. That's why we get so much music. Whenever a song pops in, I tend to tell you, just in case it connects to somebody out there. So I'm getting that one. Listen to the music. I'm getting that song too. It's a song I'm going to leave you with today. Oh, black water, keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me? Keep on shining your light. Gonna make everything all right. And I ain't in no hurry, 'cause I ain't got no worries at all. That's the song I'm going to leave you with today. That's our song, guys. Keep shining our light. We'll keep flowing like the old black water. Keep on running. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me? So we're going to keep just shining our light, being us. I love the Doobie Brothers. I know a lot of you guys are big fans of Doobie Brothers. So I'm going to leave you with that song today. I'm sure it's called Blackwater. Blackwater, keep on flowing. Or is it Mississippi Moon? I don't know what it's called. But anyway, look it up. You guys will figure it out. You're very good at sorting out the music. And I will say goodbye from Australia. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Sometimes we get very bizarre readings. Sometimes we get lots. Sometimes we don't get a lot. And all I can do is tell you what comes through for the day. So, look, have a wonderful day. I'm about to give my doggos a bone. Go outside. Enjoy the beautiful last bit of autumn that we're having here. I hope you guys are getting some sunshine and beautiful weather now that you're in spring. A lot of you over there in Canada, America, Sweden, all these places. And I'll say goodbye from Australia. Take care and have a wonderful day, everybody, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.